Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Right. Watch live now, trade with Cam. How good is that? My own iPad sending me a message to watch myself. So we had some excitement just before we closed off. Market shot up, went up to 47.23. Peaked at, he's back 46.92. So we had some what do we have, Matthias? I'm just thinking. We had some buy limits in terms of trades come through. Our trade is out for a couple of hours. So gold is up 3.5% today on news that the Iran US situation is easing. It's all geopolitical. It's all driven by news. Dollar's down, oil's down, gold is up. I've been telling you this for weeks now. So dollar goes down, gold goes up. Oil comes down, gold goes up, right? So, and on a deeper note, it's about inflation. So they say oil coming down in price, the war ending, less impact on taking up inflation, more chances of interest rates coming down quicker, and gold going up. So that's what's doing it, right? And so like I said, as soon as something positive comes out of the Iran-US thing, we will have we will have $5,000 gold. So let's share that, shall we? So that's the pattern it's looking like. So let's see what it's done over the last couple of hours. So this morning, surging for about 12-13 hours, now pulling back, corrective. We've got buy limits at 82 to 76. So they're not far off being triggered, the high ones. So if you want to look at your signals channel, then you'll see those in there, those trade ideas at 12 o'clock. We need to manage those trades ourselves, which of course we'll talk through. So if it gets into range, we'll keep an eye out on that. And if it gets into range, we'll go for it and have a look. So surge, coming back. Where would it come to? Nowhere is it coming back down here. I can't see that happening.
No.
Not unless the situation deteriorates. So you've got the headline there. 47,000 ounce on Wednesday, rising for second consecutive session as signs of a de-escalation in the Middle East pushed oil prices lower, easing inflation. So according to Axios, Wires is nearing a one-page memorandum of understanding with Iran to end the conflict and sign nuclear negotiations. The closest party has been to a deal since the conflict started. I think they're all tired of this conflict. I think the US wants a way out, and they have done for a little while. And I think if we had a president that wasn't so bullish and wasn't so concerned about, his own self-image, I think we would have had a deal by now. So, but we continue, and life continues, as it were.
We are nearly getting on the range on the buy limits.
Okay. Yeah, 83. We're at 84. So, yeah, they could be quite easily triggered. I did some trading in the break, made some good money.
It was great signals.
Yeah, it was a great surge, wasn't there? So, it was easy pickings. Both,
Yeah.
It wasn't difficult. So I'm up 2% on my main account, but added to my other accounts during the break. Because I trade those myself sometimes if there's no signals around. So, but just carefully, just adding a few pounds here and there. Nothing doesn't need to be drastic. We just make progress on a daily basis.
As you can see, still dropping. Let's see until where, and let's see the signal. Signal, yeah,
Still 20 pips above, aren't we?
yeah.
Yeah, so here it is, 82. Yeah, so we've got a buy limit signal, 82. All the way down to 76. SL 75. So New York's just opened 5 minutes, not really done anything. So we'll see whether they've got an appetite to take it up to certainly the day's high, 47.23. Quite easily go beyond that. Just give me a second, Mateus.
Yeah. Let's keep one eye on that. If it's trigger our buy limits, I still think we'll drop more. I'm waiting. 80, that's a good entry. As you can see, it's triggered now, the buy limits. You have the range 82 to 76, top loss at 75.
I'm back with you.
Yeah, just trigger the buy limit.
Okay.
And it's going straight away to TP1.
I was going to say immediately TP1.
Yeah. And you had time.
Fantastic.
If you enter on that one, you are on TP1 already.
Yeah.
As you can see, we don't have updates, but you know how we are doing that. Moving stop loss, booking profits, keep doing the same.
You can see, we can all see the market moving, right?
Yeah.
So, yes, it's nice to have some guidance, but yeah, the guidance is if you made money, hit TP. Yeah. Petra's saying the previous went to SL. What was that, Petra? Which one are you referring to? So I'm not 100% sure. Is that the buy limit from 11.56?
46.98. I didn't enter that one. Let me see. 46.92. 46.98, 46.92, and 91. Yeah. If you took that one, 11, let me do 11.56. 46.98, 98. Yeah, the previous one, if you took it, went to stop loss. Yeah. I'm just checking. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we've got, this is the day candle now, so we've got a bit of a wick on that. So it's been all the way to there. So it's easing back a little. So it's there's the other candle on the left-hand side. So if it drops below that, could come down a little bit more. So we've got our stop loss is at 46.75. We're at 46.76. Indeed, Ian. Just be careful. Yeah. Just be careful. And you know what? As Mateus has the best take on stop losses. They're part and parcel of the game. We don't hit them very often. Most of the time, we're hitting TPs. So it's there to protect your account, and we're not blowing accounts and nowhere near. 3 layers stocked up. Yeah. Happened yesterday morning in the first trade. I had 3 layers in, but a couple of hours later, I think the next 2 trades we made it back up. Not revenge trading at all, just systematic trading, and mechanical, following the system. So we just got the pivot point there that it's hit. Just give me 1 second, guys.
And as you can see now on the last signal, if you're in that trade, just came all the way down and is going up again. If you're layering that, just be mindful, book profits, and close your worst entry as soon as you are positive. That will protect you as well.
Yeah. So there we go. That's the 5-minute candle, all the way from. So it's been easing back since about 12 o'clock. So the last hour. Let's have a look what the hour's showing. Yep, last 2 hours have been selling actually. So there's the peak. Come back. I think the market's got further room to rise rather than fall, but it just depends where it falls to before it starts rising.
Yeah.
And what news keeps coming out. So if they've got a 1-page memorandum of understanding, if that gets signed this afternoon, then we could see another spike and all-time high for the day. Certainly. Is it still dropping on the 1 minute?
Yeah.
It's dropped a little bit. It's down to 75. So it's just below the. So you would have hit stop loss there.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
That is indication for us, is showing us where the market is going now, and is protecting your capital. Don't be afraid of stop loss. It's part of the game. Yeah. We just wait for the next signal.
Yeah, I hit that as well there.
Yeah. And it's just trusting the signals. Just wait for the next one, and that's it. And if you're not confident to take the buy limits because you need to do by yourself everything, just leave it. I like to take the buy limits, especially on the Asia session. And if I'm up on the day already, like this morning, you don't need to keep chasing everything. You just wait for the right signal as well. But it's part of the game. I got that last one as well and went to stop loss.
Okay, so down to 71. 65. Market's moving now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's moving around, jumping around, could go anywhere. So this is New York stirring into action 15 minutes into the session. So let's see what New York brings. So let's see when our trader returns. Give us some more guidance in terms of which way to go with this market. So the hours retrace back, and New York does this a lot. Either goes up and then it comes down, or it comes down. It seems to want to position have its own position away from every other market that's happened. So it does this. It does corrections and bits and bobs like this all the time. So we've got the first 5 minutes of buying. So let's see what it does now. If it's in this range, it could go all the way back up there. So we're quite close to offering you guys another system. Matthias touched on it this morning. We should have most of that ready this week, ready to probably launch at some point next week. I'm not going to say Monday. It's a completely new idea in terms of how we take our trades. We'll go through all of those. We'll obviously run training, etc., etc., etc. But it's another great opportunity to trade gold, because we only really like trading gold, although you can trade everything there, including oil and crypto. So, but what it will do is it'll really help people that are working and that have a restricted time window to trade. So one of the issues that we have is around people working all day. Obviously, we're issuing signals all day and they can't trade. So that system will allow you to take signals 23 hours a day, 24 hours a day, because crypto never closes. So that's an exciting opportunity for us to go into. So we will keep developing, and the business will keep moving forward. So we also have a copy trading system where we have an algo that will go into your account and trade it for you. About 40% up last month, about 100% up since the beginning of this year. So that's completely hands off. Maximum drawdown this year has been 5%. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me or Matthias. We'll gladly give you some more information on that and tell you how you can get involved. So market continues to come down. Good job we have that stop loss. That's what it's for. And that really is the essence of good trading. Yes, it's painful to hit it, but not as painful as your account being blown because you didn't put one in.
Yeah.
So let's see where it gets to. We've got a bit of support here, liquidity here. And sometimes the market does that, it goes down. So these are all pockets of liquidity when it does this. It's creating liquidity. So that's where it came up from. So it's natural to have some form of correction in the market.
It's overbought, isn't it? It needs to have a correction at some point, and that is the correction now. Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, we don't know. It could drop further before it goes back up. It will go back up.
Yeah.
So it's just from which point it goes. with that big tail on that last candle, that last 5-minute candle, that's the kind of thing that suggests for me that it can't hold that price down.
$46.
My contractors are calling me once again, so Matthias, I'll leave you for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. How are you doing, guys, so far on the day? I know some of you reached the last stop losses, but so far your account grow on the day or is still negative? Let me know. Let me see. Take profit 70. I'm sorry about that, Petra. It's because of the last two signals. The two stop losses, yeah. Just be resilient. Let's wait for the next signal. We still have plenty of signals on the day, through the day. Just keep that approach. And yeah, if you're not like 100% sure about taking buy limits or sell limits, like I said to you, just wait for the normal signals, or just wait for that range to fill when you have buy limits or sell limits, and then you just be more patient. But of course, every signal are different. I can tell you that was not like the case. We don't have many stop loss on the day, but today was those two last ones hit straight away to stop loss. It's not normal, but the stop loss is there for protect your capital. Like we got stop and the market is still carrying on going down. We never know where could go down. Was a lot of pips from the bottom of the range today, the top of the range. Is going up again.
How many times did you see that? The bloody thing hits your
stop loss.
Hits your stop loss and then it bounces off straight off it. How many times?
Many times, yeah.
Right. So we've hit a couple of stop losses today, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
We had Adam last week talking about that. So he was hitting about 8 out of 10, which is where I am. 7 or 8 out of 10 blocks of trades is absolutely fine. There's nothing to worry about as long as your lot size is managed and not ridiculous. And this thing probably goes all the way up now and frustrates us even more.
I think so. We'll be on that range for a little bit now. Let's see. It's nearly 1:30.
There's no news today, is there, Mateus? Just Friday,
No.
isn't it? NFP. Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
news that's going to move it. I think the only news that will move it today will be coming out of Washington and Tehran. I think that will be if there's a big move today, that's what will do it. Yeah, it's slowed up a bit, hasn't it?
It is.
Did
Yeah.
a lot of moving. Yeah, a lot from 11 till 1, I think, was very active. So New York's just put the brakes on the market movement. And sometimes what happens is it kind of starts stirring a bit later on in the afternoon if it has a quiet first session. So I'm just going to talk about the dollar now. So you see, let's have a look at it on the hour. So it kind of almost mirrors what gold is doing. So it was coming down for 5-6 hours and gold was going up. And then now it's going up and gold has come down. So then you can see this wick on this candle here. You probably sit on the 5 minutes better. So now it started descending again. So it kind of moves. It doesn't always do this. So don't take it as gospel that this is what happens. But that's where it kind of does. They mirror each other. So that's why I only have the XY and the gold charts up. Because if I want to know what, if I want to try and understand what gold is doing, it's because demand for the dollar's going down, gold is going up. And you see it often just mirrors everything it's doing. So gold's been rising steadily and dollar's been coming down. So it's had a rise. This is the 5 minute candle. So the last couple of hours. And now it's beginning its descent again and gold is rising slightly. So that's kind of where we are with that. I'm going the wrong way. There you go. That's almost exactly the opposite pattern that the dollar's been following.
Yeah.
Do you observe that very much, Mateus, in your trading?
Yeah. I compare all the time. It's good to have both of them. And now, especially oil as well, you can have the oil charts that helps as well.
He's only saying that because on our new system you can trade oil as well.
Let's see.
So is he back again?
Yeah. And it's quite slow for New York as well now after that drop. Now is New York, you see?
Mhm.
Now is New York, is moving. When goes so slow like that doesn't feel like New York.
So let's see. Dollar's still dropping, so that gives you an indication of where gold may be heading. So if that keeps dropping, then this will turn itself around again and start rising, because it is pretty well correlated at this moment in time. So that's the 1 minute candle. So that's peaked up there. So it's still dropping. So let's see what happens. Let's follow the dollar for a while. We're always following gold. You can see gold obviously on your charts. So the more good news that comes out, see, look at this. I didn't read this honestly. 5 minutes ago that came in. Dollar drops, so optimism grows for US rand. Yen surge ignites intervention chatter. Yeah. Oil drops 10%, right? Euro and sterling rally. Markets await jobs data. That's the NFP on Friday that they're talking about. So that's the jobs. Yeah, fell against most major currency Wednesday as investors grew optimistic about a possible end to the war, while a sudden jump in the Japanese yen, more than 2-year high. That's talking about their buying into the currency. This is really interesting. A source from Pakistan who's familiar with the negotiations said Washington and Tehran were closing in on a deal. One page. Source said the report earlier by US outlets Axios on the proposed memorandum was accurate. So once that report comes out, we'll see another surge. Guarantee you that, even though it's priced in, right? So that's what our beloved gold is doing at this moment in time. Right, I'm just going to send an email to one of our brokers whilst you guys are on that. Copy new email.
Okay, let's see. Now it's just patience, guys. Wait for the next signal. Soon will be more signals, I know. And just review your lot size if you need to review your lot size. Keep using the same lot size all over the day. Don't keep changing it. Mirror that with your account, because if you're losing more than you gain, something is wrong on your lot size. And don't keep changing. That is the main thing as well. Keep the same lot size, even if you lose it. Like now, if you lost on the another last trades, keep the same lot size. Don't change it because of fear of anything. It doesn't work like that. You need to keep the same one. Will be easy for you to recover as well. And then you can change once a week, once a month. You need to find your strategy to change your lot size as well. As much as your account grows, then you can start to raise your lot size. But don't keep chasing it, and don't keep changing every day. It's not good, that approach. As you can see, some of you were asking about booking partials, how to do it. I can always, if I cannot jump on a Zoom straight away with you, I can always send some videos, and if that helps, amazing. If you cannot do that yet, just reach out, then we do a quick Zoom and go through it. But of course, I trade with iPhone, I trade with Android, and they are slightly different. But if you go through it, even if I send you a video with Android or iPhone, it's just a minimal difference. You can get through it if you just practice. You can do in a demo account as well. If you're not like 100% sure how to do partials or how to do the book operations, close all the trades in one go, just open a demo account. You can open up to a real account. You can open the live account up to 20 accounts, and demo account as well. I don't think so. You have like, if you have one or two, that's enough, because you can put the amount equity back to the same position. If you lose or if you gain, if you want to take back to the same position, you can do that on demo accounts. That means just keep practicing, and then you get used to it and get the confidence to do on the live account. But it's quite simple to book partials, moving stop loss to break even, everything you can do with your finger on MetaTrader 5. The market now is still on that range. It's creating one range now. You can see the 1 minute chart. As you can see, it's coming up to the range, down on the 1 minute is forming that triangle shape. Today is the perfect way to see as well how the runners are powerful. If you got some entry points at night, you can see how easy it is to hold overnight, 1 or 2 days. It's like, I don't like to hold too many days, especially on the account I'm trading now. But it's absolutely fine if you have capital on your account. If you don't, it's not starting with less than 3k to 5k, you can have those runners, and it's very, very powerful. And today is one day that you can see, if you are on the Telegram group, you can see all the updates about the pips, insane pips we are making on the entry points. And if you keep, even if you keep 0.01 in every one of those, you can see the power of it in days like today. Today we moved a lot from the bottom to the top, 47 plus, from 45 was on the bottom of the range on the day. As you can see, all those pips, if you place some trades on overnight and you hold it, it is just powerful how to do the runners. But of course, don't rush to learn that yet if you are a beginner. Just keep booking profits on GP1, GP2s, GP3s, taking partials. If you have capital to take partials, if you don't have capital to take partials, if you're doing the minimal 0.01, I completely understand you cannot do partials, but then just book the profits and keep moving stop loss to break even. And don't change the lot size. Even if you, on the last 2 buy limits, we didn't reach TPs or anything, was stop loss, that doesn't mean you need to keep changing lot size, because then when we press the button again, you will be on the same position and you can recover that easily. And also, if you're trading from the morning session with us, from the early morning, you'll be positive, at least at some good amount of money. And if you reach the stop loss and you didn't put too many layerings, you'll be absolutely fine. We'll be break even or it's still positive. That's why I'm talking about a lot about layering and how many entries you put on the layering, because sometimes the layering is big, especially on buy limits, sell limits. You can see the layering is a little bit higher. Just be mindful. Put 1 entry, 2 entries, 3 entries top, and that's it. Will be easy for you to taking care of the trading, and will be easy for you to book the profits as well. And make it simple. And stop loss will be there to protect you. Always put the stop loss before you put TP. That is the key as well. Especially the way gold is moving now. You just need to be mindful of those small things and keep doing the same thing over and over. I will keep repeating that. And you
that was lovely. That was lovely. Yeah, right. My email sent. So in between, when there isn't any trading, there's lots of things that you can be doing. This morning I was talking about reading, catching up on other things. There are things that we can do, but remain in the zone, right? They say, trading in the zone. So remain in the zone, remain in your space. Don't walk away, because that's just when the signals turn up and all the trading opportunities turn up, right? And, so stay in the zone of being a trader. And then yesterday we had a lovely gentleman on who's joining us, and he was talking about his workstation and things like this. And I said, you know what? It's made such a difference. We hear all the time, little kids, you'd say, yeah, you can trade on your phone, you can do this. No, it's a load of shit, right? Absolute bollocks, right? The way you trade is you sit down at a place. It doesn't matter where it's on, whether it's your kitchen table or you've got a bespoke study to do this in. It doesn't really matter, right? Place should be quiet. You should be able to concentrate, and you shouldn't really have distractions. So that doesn't matter where it is: dining table, kitchen table, lounge, TV, wherever it is, right? So, and then you need a laptop at least, because the more real estate you have to look at the charts, the better idea you get. You know, things like this, you can't get those on a phone. Days range, yeah, you don't see these things. There's just not enough screen for you to see that, right? All of this, you know, you see a little fraction on your screen, and by the time you squashed it up to see it, you can't really see the direction of the market, right? Once you place your trade, no problem at all. Okay, if you sat at your desktop for an hour in the morning and prepared and looked at everything, yeah, trade on your phone all day long, because you know you've had a frame of where the market is. But I've never gotten results like this as I've done over the last 3 weeks. This is our 4th week. So 1 week I was in Dubai. I can't remember whether I was trading. I think that we had an absolutely amazing day on the balcony at the Jumeirah Beach Hotel. One evening was just, we absolutely smashed it. But generally speaking, I cannot tell you how good this is to have a decent sized monitor there, my iPad here, and my phone to place my trades on, right? That's been a game changer for me. Prepare for a buy. Here we go. We're back in action.
That's it.
There you go. There it is. Same trade.
That's on the range, guys. And went faster. The first candle, 1 minute, went straight away to GP1, went on the range and GP1, and now it's coming back to the range. If you didn't take the first TP, make sure you have the stop loss. And came back to the range. And it's going up again. Let's see. We just need to be patient if you're still on the trade. That was fast, the first one.
Very. Could you hear me then, Matthias? Because my camera decided to go off.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, you could hear me? Okay, fine. Yeah, my camera, I was just noticed that it wasn't on camera, so it got a mind of its own.
Went all the way to the bottom of the range nearly. And it's going back again.
Risk-free, 46.78. So do you want to just explain what risk-free means? That is set his stop loss at 46.78?
Yeah. He's moving your stop loss to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I recommend you to do that always. When we have a risk-free update, just move your stop loss.
Yeah, I've moved mine. Oh, damn. So I've moved my stop loss to break even. So that just whipped down and whipped up. So hit that, but didn't lose any money. It's very tight at this moment in time.
It is, yeah.
Movement in the market. Very little movement. So we're all the time talking about managing the trade. So a trader always says, if you haven't got 15-20 minutes to manage your trade, then you shouldn't be taking it. So, a little bit of quiet and as I was saying before, the trades, managing the trade, moving the stop losses, protecting your capital. So managing the risk really is where we're all about.
And just be patient.
Yeah.
That's why those calls help, because sometimes you trading by yourself, you can be very stressed, and especially for beginners, and that will help you to get that confidence to keep holding, keep steady, moving stop loss to break even, moving stop loss to risk free when we have risk free.
Okay, I'm out.
Yeah, on that case,
came to risk free. Yeah.
And as you can see, out of entry, yeah, that could be not your entry point, but it's better to put the stop loss on that point than hit stop loss if the market is still dropping. Oh, I'm sorry, Petra. Did you put the break even? Did you move stop loss to risk free?
Okay. I'm still up on the day. I'm just going to go and grab a protein shake for lunch. So whilst we digest that news, give me 2 minutes.
Okay. I've reached the break even as well on that one, risk free. Prepare to buy again, guys. Resilience. You have the entry points. Make sure you put the stop loss. $78, $72. Just be resilient, Ian. Just keep taking it. Protect your capital. The stop loss is not to hurt you, it's to protect you. If you don't put it, the market, like the same way the market came all the way up and comes all the way down, the stop loss is there to protect you. Don't fear that. Don't take that personal with yourself. And stop loss is an indicator for us. It is telling us where the market is going. Is a new signal. Well done, well done. Use the stop loss always. Stop loss is non-negotiable. We have a new signal, Petra. 46, 78, 72, 70. Keep one eye on Telegram. And GP1, there is a recovering of some losses for some of you. 40 pips. Book some profit or just move your stop loss. 83. It's nearly finishing the hour now, guys. Be mindful of that. And book profits. That's the goal, the aim of the game. $83, let's say, if we push for GP2. Book profits. Don't leave the money there. Did you book profits? We just went all the way to 83, guys. 84. Please tell me your booking profits. I want to see on the chart. 1 hour, another candle starting now, guys. That looks TP2. Well done. TP2.
See how quickly you can turn it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving your stop loss, guys. That is non-negotiable. TP2 already. Just move your stop loss. If you want to hold it, you can hold, but move your stop loss.
TP2 hit 80 pips.
TP3 as well on that one.
TP3, wow, amazing.
Yeah. 91 now.
Yeah.
Now you can use your runners to make more profits, but keep booking profits, please. Booking profits is taking partials. Ian, I send you a video how to take partials. Is, let's say you are in TP2, you want to take 80% of your trade out, you take your partials. That is booking profits. Don't leave money on the table. Let's say you don't want to close the 100% of your trade. You want to keep some for runners, like we can do now, right now.
Can you do that on MT4?
You can do that in MT4 as well, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You can do on MT4, MT5. That means, let's say I have 0.50 on that trade. I want to take 0.40 out of the game on TP2 or TP3. I will do that straight away. That means booking profits, taking partials. You can interpret it the same way, booking profits or taking partials. That means you are taking money out of the game, you're booking it. Yeah, then you can leave the rest as a runner because they are powerful if you can do it. If you can't, don't worry, just close your trades. Yeah, I hope you get that one. That will help you to recover.
I was going to say, the thing is, you see, it's about staying in the game. So we've hit a couple of stop losses, so that got me back in the game. So I was down to less than 1% for the day. I was up at 2% before that. I'm back to about 1.5% for the day. So if I quit now, then we've got Ian. Yes, you can do what Mateus is saying, but it's not necessary. So if you're closing out to TP1, and that's fine. If you're going to hold on to TP2, you can move your stop loss to break even. You're not losing out on anything. You can't squeeze every pip out of every trade, and it's great to talk about it in hindsight. So don't worry too much about losing out. My other half used to be absolutely fretting about not taking every pip out of every trade. Drove her nuts, and she lost so much money because she wouldn't close the trades or take partials, with 5 pips to go, because according to her, that's what should happen. Textbook should work all the time. Me and Mateus, no way. Look at that. Look what it just did. Yeah. So if you hadn't booked anything, you'd have lost everything there.
That's what I mean by booking profits, Ian. Booking profits, you can close the full trades or you can close only partials. It depends of your strategy. The only thing I don't want you guys to do is leaving money on the table. You have a good entry, you have money there, just take it. Look, it's retraced all the way back now. If you didn't book profit, if you didn't move your stop loss to break even, now you you're scared because that can go to stop loss again for you. That is when I'm telling you booking profits. Use your strategy. You can do partials, you can close fully, you can do whatever you want to do, but just don't leave the money there. Especially on the last weeks, we had a lot of TP1s, huge TP1s, and sometimes TP1s goes and come back on the range and goes again on TP1. That means you can take twice the TP1, but if you're not booking profit, you cannot do that because you're still on the game with your full stack, your full lot size. You know what I mean?
Well, could I double your account in 6 weeks, trading every day on TP1, taking TP1s?
Yeah.
Right, I'd take that any day of the week. If I could double my account every 2 months, that's 50% a month.
Yeah. And don't feel that you're losing out or anything like that. That is normal. It's FOMO, fear of missing out. You're not losing out. You just need to find your strategy again, how you will approach the trades, and you keep doing that over and over and over and over. Okay? The way I'm telling you to book profits is because I can see many people struggle to press the button to book it.
And you know what? If you don't know how to take partials, close the goddamn trade, right? Take the money.
Yeah.
Don't be too technical about it. Mateus has been at this for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And he's very good at tech. And if you're not very good at tech, and I'm not particularly good at tech, I don't do partials or anything. I just press the button. Yeah, but Mateus, it's only simple when you know how, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, let's not get into that in the middle of a trading session as to how do I do that part. Take the money when it's there. If it hasn't quite hit TP, and you think, you know what, I'm not sure about this, and it's in profit, take it. Look at that candle now. That last candle whipped all the way to 46.92 and came all the way down to 77. Right? Look at that. Look at that. 74. Right? So market's moving very erratically, could go either way. Stop losses and TPs are so important.
Petra, I just put one update. I tend to take profits as soon as it's in blue, often too early. If you're taking the profit, it's good enough for now.
Yeah.
You will get used to it, to wait for TP1 or close to TP1 or TP2. But let's go. Another buy, guys. Concentrate.
Prepare for a buy. There you go.
Oh, that was so fast. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah. Yeah, we cannot update that one now. That was so fast.
But it's back there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's back there in range now.
Nearly. Yeah.
New York, New York.
Prepare.
Get ready, here we go. Okay. 74. It's just 20 pips above range, so it may not get into it.
Yeah. The market's very fast now, guys. You need to be fast as well. But yeah. Let's see if that comes back to the range.
That may have slipped us by. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, Petra taking profits too early is probably just a little bit of lack of confidence that you're afraid that it's going to go back. So just take a little bit more time. TP2 hit 70 pips. If you got into that. I didn't. Did you, Matthias?
I didn't.
It's too fast.
Yeah. I just pressed the button when it retraces back before the signal.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I'm using the another signal as well, the AI. Yeah, that signal is not valid anymore. It's TP2. Just wait for the next one, guys.
It moved too fast. I can't imagine anybody got into that. Let us know.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly, Adam. They've been far too fast, but it's the nature of the beast, isn't it? We didn't get into any. I didn't get into the last one. I'm not sure whether I got into the one before that. So market moving around quite erratically at this moment in time.
That's why some people just want to trade London session, Asia session.
Yeah, but they can do exactly the same, Matthias. You know,
I think so.
As soon as you start, yeah, that's just, you know, just because it does this for an hour, next hour could do absolutely nothing. The market moves for the news. It doesn't move because it's the Asian session or New York moves slower or any of this nonsense that people got. It's like old wives' tales, right?
Yeah, and that's
well done. You've got some profit. Nice one.
I like that movements on the market. I like New York.
The Asian market, you're paying twice as much to get into your trades. Have you seen the spreads in the morning?
Yeah.
Have you seen those? You're like, what the hell are those guys playing now?
It's big.
You know, if suddenly now, you know, he gets on the White House lawn and said, we've signed a deal, that's going up to 5,000 this afternoon, then it ain't moving after that, is in the Asian session. They're not going to do anything with it, are they? Right? Where do they take it from that? So it depends on what's going on in the world as to which market moves the fastest. And we talk about the market serving you, right? It's the buying and selling price. If you go to your MT5 or MT4, the charts section, it'll tell you the buy and the sell price, the high and the low. The spread is actually underneath the commodity that we're talking about.
TP3 on that one.
Yeah.
So if you go on quotes, you can see the spreads. Quotes. The first one.
And in areas of high market volatility, don't worry about them, by the way. Don't be sat there, it's costing this, doing this. It's cost of doing business, right? Everything costs money to do business. It's a damn sight lower overhead than you'll have in any other business. So don't worry too much about that. But be aware that when there's high impact news, the spreads, and you'll see it when if you're placing your trades on MT4, MT5, that's the red line and the blue line. One's your buying price and the other's selling price. So when that gap is really big, then you know the spreads are horrendous.
Yeah.
Because if you start looking at quotes before you put your trade in, you'll miss every single trade.
Especially on the close at night as well. You can have some of those spreads, massive spreads. But the trade is there to take. Just go for it. Perfect on the last one, yeah. If you got on it, was amazing, guys.
So just have a look at the bigger time frame, see what the so we had a couple of selling hours between 12 and 1 and 1 and 2, and then so now since 2 o'clock got quite big wicks on it, so a lot of movement. The body's there of that particular candle. It's the hour candle of the New York session, so it's green, so it's buying again. So this could be the retracement, and this could be now the push up to even higher prices. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of hours. We're obviously 45 minutes away from our session ending, so see how you guys go. We hit a couple of stop losses, and a couple of trades were really difficult to get into. I'm about 1.5, 1.6% up on the day, which really is all that matters. So if we get another set of trades, should get past that 2%, which is something that I'd like to achieve. So that body has disappeared now, so we might get a negative hour. But if you see this wick there went all the way down to 46.60, this one's 68, it's about 100 pips up from that, so it hasn't quite broken the last hour. So we'll see what goes on as the afternoon unfolds.
But yeah, last signal, I hope more than one got that last signal, because that was so fast, but amazing. Straight away to GP3. That is the sniper entry that we like to see.
Okay. So is that the range for New York? I wonder. It's just below 4,700.
We have one comment from Petra Khan.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's that called?
Funds the trade actually doesn't get placed where I select it.
Yes, the spread. I think she's talking about the price.
Yeah, the price action. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, there's a slight deviation. And don't forget there's a time delay between when you press the button and when the trade gets taken. And sometimes you'll see when you press the button, it doesn't immediately happen. The trade's been done, but there's a little delay. That could be an internet thing, could be a server thing, could be anything. There are microseconds of delays in everything that goes on, obviously, for data transmission.
Yeah, and that could be doing the spreads as well, the price between buy and sell. You can see that spread.
It's changing in microseconds.
Yeah.
Again, don't get caught up in the technicals. Know them, but don't just get tied up in knots about all of this small stuff. Yeah. And it's great learning all of this here. Is a fantastic experience for all of us, because we're either having to brush up on our knowledge of stuff that we haven't talked about with you, or we're having to look it up and say, what is that? I don't know that. And if we don't know, we'll tell you, and we'll look it up and we'll get it, get back to you on it. Let's see what the dollar's been doing. Oh my, that's in frozen now. There you go. So dollar did that, and it's literally, like I said, the opposite of gold, but it is going up, which is not what we really want. But it's had its peak, and where is it going to go now? The more likelihood of that agreement, and the more it'll slip. And of course, as I said, it's virtually doing the opposite of what XAU is doing. There you go. You see now my chart's not flipping, so there you go.
That's it. It's still on that range. Let's see what brings to us now. Yeah, I'm waiting for the next signal. And if you're not on our Telegram group, just scan the QR code or reach out to Cam on that number, and you'll be able to join us. It's completely free. and you will have access to the signals and the education.
Yeah. And we're just in the process of setting up another Telegram group for machine learning signals that should go live at some point next week, I would have thought. Matthias, do you think we'll get it done for next week?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're just laying the foundations and connections and bits and bobs and all that kind of stuff's happening right now in the background. Matthias has been using them for a little while now, and it will supplement what you're doing here. So, and I think having a second source of different and machine learning rather than a human being, I think that will stand us in very good stead. And we'll talk about that much, much more probably next week when I've got a little bit more certainty as to the timeframes and things. We're doing it, and so we will be going ahead with that.
As you can see, it's still on that range. On the 1 minute, you can see forming that 82 to 85. You just need to break that to go all the way up.
I think it's going to spike up. I don't know whether it'll do it before 3 o'clock. I think this afternoon we'll set up a day's high. Certainly, I think it'll break that 47 to 23. What do you think, Matthias?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's looking good for a buy, but on the other hand, we need to be mindful about overbought as well, because it came all the way down, from the Asia session. But
I don't use the RSI anymore, Matthias. I don't use the RSI anymore. Is it overbought?
I'm sorry?
Is it overbought on the RSI?
I'm not using that as well. Let me see.
No. So you were saying it's overbought. So where are you looking at that from?
It's because of the pips that we had from Asia session.
Really, yeah, we've only had this movement in the day. 45. So yeah, 45, 46, 46. Yeah. It's moved quite a bit actually, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's
46. Yeah. Is that nearly 2,000 pips?
It is, yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's about 1,800 pips without calculating it exactly. Wow.
Yeah, it was massive.
But it's not as big as yesterday.
Yeah, so some days we will have 2,000, 3,000 pips, and we just need to be on the right path of it.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I start the day very well because of the Asia session, and then it's easy to go through the day. You don't need to rush or go for the signals all the time.
So let's have a look, see what the minute's doing now. As Matthias says, it's in this range.
Yeah.
46, 91, 92, 46, 70. So there's a couple of hundred pips. I think if it drops through to the 70s, then I think we'll have another signal.
Yeah.
And when you have been taking these signals, right? When you've got, you know, a 6 months, a year under you, you'll be able to feel that there's a signal coming because you see it. You'll be able to read the market. So sometimes I'm actually in a buy, you know, or a sell before the signal actually comes because I think it's coming. Here it is, right? So you'll be able to see that, and with a bit of experience, you can do that yourself.
And it's breaking now. Let's see.
Yeah.
I got one signal on refresh on the buy. That's the best thing as well, having that. If you waiting, you can refresh and have another signal.
School pickup for Ian. Okay, cheers, Ian. All the best. Great for having you. We'll see you here tomorrow, hopefully.
See you, Ian. He's breaking it. Let's see. Granddad duties. Well done.
Yes.
He's breaking. Yeah. Come on.
I'll put it on the 5 minutes. We might be able to get a better view of where she could go. So we have all of these because we want to see the steps where it could go to.
Yeah. Can you see the wick of the candle there on the 90? If you put, it's all on the 90.
On the 90, what does that mean?
4690. 690, 92.
Yeah, we've had 3 wicks up there, haven't we?
Yeah, we're just reaching that again. Let's see if we break it. It's true.
It's going to break through there this time. Look.
Yeah.
There she goes.
And we go to 47 again. It will be easy to go to 47.
Maybe not. Maybe she's not ready
Or
yet.
not.
No, I think it's going to go.
It isn't half an hour, 35 minutes past the hour. And if you put on the hour, you can see that it's coming. Yep. If you're able to take that last buy, if you left some runners, that is the work the runners do. When you have spikes like that, you can have sometimes very good profit there.
Interesting. Shied away from the 4,700.
Yeah, we'll come back again. You will see. It's just the spike. Yeah. The shock when we reach numbers like that. You always have a shock, and then come back. Trading stop loss 93.
I'm going to put it on the 1 minute because we can see the movement better.
Yeah, we can see better on the 1 minute.
Here she goes.
The best thing that I find having the tool that we want you to have as well, guys, is in moments like that, we're still waiting, we don't have signals, when we are on the call, we can still place trades, because then you can see the confidence on the markets, the machine learning score, and you have stop loss as well. For sure, you need to put your stop loss, and that's it.
You want to tell me who's in trades? I'm in a couple of runners. Matthias, you in any?
I'm in because I'm testing the new tool. I'm
Okay,
in all the time.
I'm actually in my other accounts. I'm in some runners. So
I'm in all the time because every 5 minutes I can refresh that and get a new signal. I was confident that the price will come to 47 again on that point.
Still got another 250 pips to hit the old daytime high, but it's been here for, look, you see those candles now that keep, in the same range, so it's trying to get above and get to 4,700. But obviously we have the bulls and we have the bears, we have the buyers and the sellers.
It's a fight.
Yeah.
And yeah, every day is different, guys. Every day the market brings different movements. You just need to adapt. By
Okay, let's see if this pushes through.
And then you can see the range is the market is uptrend, but you can see on the 1 minute how we have those candles, like similar candles going up and down. It's just trying to break it through.
Right, I want to close one of my runners in case it doesn't push through. So decent profit, as Mateus says, bank some money.
Yeah, the runners, I do the same. I do like you. I don't like to leave the runners for overnight and things like that. Maximum one day.
Yeah.
But I know the power of it if you keep for more days, for sure. But
you got swap fees and you got market changing.
yeah,
Take your money, right? Start a grind tomorrow morning.
I like to start the day clean, everything is done.
Yeah, I closed out 2 of them. Three of them I closed out. That's one on each separate account. So just got 2 left now. And I think when you hit a couple of stop losses, it's nice because you've got those to fall back on as well, haven't you?
Yeah, to protect yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, that gives. Yeah.
And you see on that range, when you form that range, it's easy to make money as well. If you see, you go to the bottom of it, we know it's pushing up, you just buy again. Just wait, retracement, and buy again. And as you can see here, 1, 2, 3 times we had that. Always put in stop loss, please.
It's not done anything in the last 3 minutes. I'm just studying. I've got one more trade that I want to close out in this session before we leave. So what's happening here now is the market's trying to get up, range tightens up, the buyers and the sellers are trying to battle it out. It'll break one way or another. We don't really know which way. I think it'll break higher. I don't think it'll break lower. So then as an insurance, I've taken a couple of my trades out off the table, decent profit. And then I've got a couple that are left to cash in on that higher break, which I think will happen. And if it doesn't and it hits my stop loss over, well, it doesn't matter. It is what it is, right? It's all part and parcel of the game. It's the business we're in.
That's it. I still think it's a strong buy.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah. It's just the patience you need to have.
There you go. Prepare for a buy.
Yeah. have the range, and you have the stop loss. Nearly GP1.
There you go.
GP1. You know what you need to do on your strategy, go for it. Great.
Superb.
Amazing. We just need to break that to go to TP2, TP3.
25. 25.
We nearly there. You will update TP2 on that one.
Yeah.
Trader. TP2, guys.
Superb.
Yeah. Let's break it. Go to TP3. Come on. Let's leave some runners
4704. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's nearly finished the hour as well. That is the time to push.
We'll stay and see this trade out with you guys. We haven't got an appointment after today. Normally at 3 o'clock we got an appointment. We haven't got anything in the diary immediately, so we'll stay with you. Beautiful. 4700 here.
47, yeah. That's it. It's the hour, guys. Finishing now. Doing the work that we have
some
been
profits.
trying to do. But yeah. Hope everyone is making some money now on that trade, guys. Especially because we are breaking that 47. We reached that 47. That's great.
Okay. Brilliant. So I'm tidying up now, ready for finishing the trading day.
Yeah. I'm doing the same. I'm just leaving some runners and that's it. The rest is all break even, guys, for me. 46, my entry point. I book some profits. That's the main goal.
So it's struggling to keep a 4700 right now.
Yeah.
As soon as that breaks that 4,700 properly, I think it will shoot up.
Yeah, but just in case, book your profits, and
then do learn what I'm telling you.
Of course, you can move your stop loss to break even and leave some runners, because if that goes to 47.20 plus, you will be making a very good profit on the runner as well. But for now, 47 is a good profit. Hello, Petra. I hope so. You hold a little bit more on that one and make more profits. Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, he's not with us anymore, but yeah.
Let's have a look at the 5 minutes. Yeah, here we go.
He's breaking it. Come on.
It's trying to, yeah, it'll go. If it does it. I hope you guys have got some runners in.
Yeah.
Because I have got a few left.
Yeah.
You need a boss in the race, right?
There you are, TP3, guys.
TP3. Yes.
Yeah, I'm updating before the trader, you see?
It's going for it.
Yeah, that's it, guys. You can keep some runners, move your stop loss, and go for it. That is the power of keep a small lot size as a runner. Because sometimes you can make the same amount you made on the trades, you can make on the runner. Yeah, it's not in holding now. Please, guys, let us know in the comments if you took some good profits on that one. Don't be shy. Interact with us. We don't bite.
I think there's more fireworks to come from today. I don't think the day's done in terms of New York. I think there's a lot more to come. Yeah, I think there's a lot more to come out of today. We could see 47.50, maybe even more. That 48.50 is within reach now.
Wow. Petra is professional already. Look what she's doing.
Yes, I did. Well done. Fantastic. Well, that's the practice, isn't it? That's being here, putting in the hours, putting in the time, and it's fantastic. So pleased for you, because it's painful, especially in the early days when you can hit a couple of stop losses. As long as you're not down on the day, that's all that matters, and you stick around.
Yeah.
Right. Stick around the day to make up your trades. Well, despite hitting those stop losses, Mateus, I've had a fantastic day trading today.
Me too. But the stop loss, like we said, I think so. Being here as well helps us to understand more the stop loss, help us to digest it better, the stop loss, because it's part of the game. And
Yeah,
is there to give you information and to protect your capital. Don't feel fear, or don't feel disappointed on the signal or on yourself if you will reach those stop loss. And some days will be more than others. It is normal, it's part of the game, but we don't usually have many stop losses. That is the main thing.
don't focus on those. How many profitable trades have we had? Do you want to just count up, Mateus? Because what actually happened was I didn't trade before 8 o'clock. I only traded the signals today with the account that I trade with you guys on. I got it up to 2%, went down to about 1% because we hit the stop losses. I'm back up to where I was, so at 2.5% for the day. And then I've got my other accounts that I trade as and when I want to. And I've traded those today in between the signals because I can do that. So I'm up, 1%, 2%, 3%. I don't look for big returns because obviously we do this with you guys. So 1% is very good for me, and I'm happy with that on those accounts. So I'm up on each and every one of those. And they're all attached to our algo traded copy trader, which only trades 3 or 4 or 5 days a month. So I trade in between. If it starts trading, I'm not, obviously I don't interfere with it. So it's a great way of supplementing what I'm doing. So I think we did about 44% last month on those, including what the copy trader did. So it wasn't a bad month at all.
No, it's absolutely great. I will not tell you what I'm doing because it's just crazy. I'm pressing the button every 5 minutes, so it's just crazy. And that is demo account. I can just keep practicing on that to see how the machine learning is doing, and it's doing very well. I can tell you guys, we don't share anything with you if it's not doing great.
Yeah, we've been part of it for a couple of months. We haven't mentioned anything until we decided that we were going to go ahead with it.
Yeah.
And Mateus has been very, very enthusiastic because he's the one that's testing it. I've not pressed a single button. I don't actually know how it works. I just did the deal in terms of what we're going to do, which was difficult. It wasn't easy.
No.
Yeah. So markets retraced back a bit, but still crucially above 4,700. So let's see if it dips back again. No. This is going to power ahead today. There's some good money to be made.
Yeah, just be patient. If you have runners, keep the runners. Today is a good day to keep the runners because the market is just going up. If you have a good position, keep the runners. Move stop loss to break even. And that's it. Just wait for get those runners.
Yeah, this market's going to yield some money today for the smart people.
Yeah. Just be patient. Don't stress. We'll have more signals for sure today. It's not the end of the day yet.
And don't get FOMO about missing out. If you've not got any open trades, don't suddenly start taking them.
Yeah, that's for sure as well. As you can see, it's going to the 3 o'clock.
Going to the moon,
I'm sorry?
Going to the moon, this market.
It's going to the moon, yeah? 47.
So there you go. It's going for that. 17 and the 23. It's going to go for the daily high. right? There's nothing here that's going to stop it. That's on the 1 hour.
It's not holding that now.
Yeah. So
Just be mindful. Just be mindful of the retracements if you're still in trades, and keep moving your stop loss to profits. If you're using the runners as well, you don't need to leave the runners until. Let's see. Oh no, you just update. More pips updating. Okay, guys. Do you want to stay calm? I need to go now.
Well, no, if you need to go, then let's go. Yeah, we've done for the day. Hope you had a good time with us. We hit a couple of SLs. Apologies for that, but we made plenty of money in the meantime. There's money to be made in this market, right? There's a lot more to come, I feel, whichever way, that if it retraces all the way back or it goes up. If it retraces back, you'll get some more buy signals. And otherwise, my personal view is that it will surpass that 47.23. That's only my personal view.
Yeah.
Right. So don't go playing. Don't go pressing buttons because I said something. Right.
Just
Stocks gain, oil slides, Iran peace deal 2 minutes ago. Let's see what they're saying. Close to memo to end the war. Right. Again, that report's coming out. This was this was at 3 o'clock. No, sorry. GMT +1, 6th of May. I don't know what the time that is. Yeah. It could be right now that it's come through and it just popped up. So close. Stocks advanced, blah, blah, blah. Right. Brent crude plunged below $100. The last time I looked at that was, here we go. Brent was last trading 103, down 6% on the day. So it's down, it's dipped below the 100. So that's where the news is coming from. That's what's driving the market. So there's no limit to where this can go to today. Right? 4750, 4800. The New York could take it anywhere. And they are the biggest market there is by country mile in terms of how much volume and how much money is traded there. So this will be an exciting afternoon if you're staying on to trade. Mateus, you're off out somewhere?
Daddy duties now. I need to pick up the kids.
Okay.
My wife is not
Go
here.
and do that. Go and do that. I'll close out. Don't worry. If you guys want to stay, no problem, Petra. See you tomorrow. Be great. I'm going to stay for a few minutes and see what happens.
Okay, guys.
I'm excited.
Bye for
Cheers.
now.
So, okay, you guys just have me now. If there's any signals, I'll point them out to you. Obviously, the guys in the group will have them. If you want to stay, we'll stay till 3:30. See what happens, what the next 25 minutes brings. I'm still in some runners. I don't know whether you're in any trades because I think the market's going to jump ahead quite quickly now that it's cleared 4,700. Interesting time for us. And I always think that my philosophy is if the market is yielding you money, take it, because there's days when it's so difficult that it doesn't give us anything. And today, look at this, down, up, down, up, down, ranging market. My favorite market is a ranging market. Not being responsive right now, my screen, I don't know why. Just gets stuck sometimes. So there's the dollar. It's interesting. The dollar's been going up, gold's been going up. So it's, like I said to you, it correlates a lot of the time, and it was this morning. Clearly not interested in doing that now. So what this may indicate a downward trend for gold now if the dollar's going up. So let's see what it's doing. So it may slip back, gone back to 4,700, exactly as I said. But it ebbs and flows through the day. So that's where the high of the day was, and that was at around 12 o'clock, 11:50, 12 o'clock. That we hit that. So I think that's what it's going for, and I think it'll get there. So we're on the 5-minute candle now. Just gives a bit of a broader picture. You may not be in any trade, so there's no need to see the market minute by minute. Just checking my TPs and everything else and my SLs, making sure that I'm aligned with where I need to be. It's trade management, and we need to be doing that all the time. So let's see what we bring up till 3:30. Got any comments for those of you that are still on, that want to stay? Let me know what your thoughts are. If I could help you in any way. Anything we discuss, obviously, like I said, if we've got any signals, you'll see them in the group, and I'll tell you if you're not in our group. I don't know why you wouldn't be. It's free. So I'll just do a bit of housekeeping whilst we're here. Just want to check something out. So those of you on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn that have joined us, hope you enjoy what we're doing. If you could like and subscribe our YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook, wherever you are, if you give me a follow or a friend request, or a connection request on LinkedIn, really would appreciate that, because it just gives me feedback in terms of that we're on the right path and we're doing the right thing, and it's actually something, a service that people find interesting. Because there's nothing worse than sitting here talking to myself and people thinking, good God, what's he talking about? We are getting more and more people joining us, so that is momentum. That tells me something about where we're at in this business, and it's a community that we want to grow. I can certainly see, the numbers are growing all the time, and and I hope that we're offering you good value, because that's what it's all about. So gold is up 3.3% on the day. $151 is per ounce is the price that's risen from the low point of the session. So big move today, really, but big news on the horizon. We're not there yet with a proper ceasefire or a document that people have signed, but I think about a memorandum of understanding which is signed by both parties. And that is a set of goals that they both commit to achieving. And that's what started this morning, the rally in the gold price. And that's where it came from. So, as I said earlier, I firmly think that if we have an agreement, we have $5,000 gold within hours, if not minutes. That's what will happen, because the oil price will plummet, $80 perhaps. As soon as it does that, gold will plummet. The dollar will plummet, and that's what will happen. Consequently, the price has gone up considerably today, and if there's no agreement, it'll drop back down again. Right? There's no guarantee that it's going to stay up. It's a set of circumstances that has to come into play. And so what I'm trying to do when I'm doing this is to educate you guys in, the factors that move gold, the geopolitical factors that move gold. So a lot of people that trade gold trade purely the technicals, right? They know the charts. They know where it's been, the Fibonacci, the resistance, the support, the RSIs, all of those kind of things. Order flows, and where the institutions are, right? The order blocks, the liquidity blocks, all of those things. I have a working knowledge of all those things, but it's not anywhere good enough to be a trader. And so my knowledge comes from geopolitical factors. So there's only two things that really interest me: politics and business. So I'm in business, and politics moves gold. And a lot of the traders actually get caught because some of them say, I never see the news. And they really? Right? The news can move your commodity in a second, a lot faster than technicals can, right? So luckily for me, that what we've had over the last few years since the Ukraine war and the Israelis getting mixed up in everything and anything, and obviously now Iran, we've had Palestine. I'm not on the side of anybody in this, right? I'm on the side of peace, right? We shouldn't be going to war with anybody. We should be civilized enough to be able to sit around a table and reach a conclusion, but it's not. So this is what drives gold for me. So I look at the politics of it. I think, right, somebody declares war, gold goes up, except this time it didn't. So I did a lot of research on why that's happened, and I've spoken about it before. It's because oil, right? Oil is in everything that we do, much more so than just about, driving around. It's in, petrochemical stuff is in loads of things, clothing, you name it, it's in it, right? So the more of that, more expensive that gets, the more of it we have to buy, the more we have to pay, more inflation goes up, and demand for gold goes down, because gold doesn't do anything, right? It's just a store of wealth. Just either rises in price or it falls in price, right? So that's why it does it. And this is why every time there's any sight of a ceasefire or an end to this war, the gold price surges, because oil price comes down. So don't need to buy oil, don't need to sell gold to buy dollars to buy oil. It's kind of that thing. It's 3 steps. So governments have to buy oil goes up, they have to sell gold because they haven't got more money, and then they sorry, my train of thought, one of my builders was outside. So governments don't have to sell so much gold because the oil price goes down, gold price goes up. They start buying gold because if you've lost a load as a government, then you're going to have to buy it, right? Because that's your commitment. That's the level you want to stay at. And then individuals, obviously, when the price goes up, they buy gold. When it goes down, they sell it, because that's what individuals always do in every scenario. So I'm reaching some really, really nice profits now on my trades. And yeah, so all 3 of the accounts that I trade myself, along with my algo trading system that trades them for me, don't have to press the button, don't have to do anything. So it hasn't traded today, but I have. Yeah, that's lovely. That is beautiful. That is. So, as I said, we would likely to go and challenge that 47.23, and it's not far. Yeah, it's 80 pips from there, and I think it will challenge it, and I think it'll break it. So let's see what goes. I'll go to the minute now. So the pivot points hit. So all the figures and whatever nonsense goes on behind it thinks it's time for it to come down a bit. So we'll see what happens there. But it's only hit on the minute. So on a 5 minute time frame, there it was there. Hasn't hit it. Hasn't hit it on the 15th. Not done it on the hour. That's where it's going to go. It's going to go there, and then it's going to try and go there. Okay, let's see if there's an appetite for it. We can watch it on the hour if you guys want. Let me know what you want to watch it on, right? This fascinates me, by the way. The market is just absolutely incredible. And you know what? If you want to watch a screen, instead of watching some junk TV, watch this and make some money. I'm going to check a few things on my screen whilst we haven't got any signals. No, we don't. We're not. Oh, sorry. It just connected on my other screen, which I didn't really want to. Wasn't bothered about that. I wanted to check something else. Oh, here we go. Okay, we have a couple of appointments tomorrow for new clients. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so what's it doing? Can't really see the movement on the hour. There you go. So retracement, back up, retracement, back up, retracement, back up until it's done. Then it's all the way down again, right? It's a good trading day today, despite the SLs. And if you persevere, you can get over those and overcome them. So market quiet for the last 3 or 4 minutes. A retracement. And it'll retrace to a point, which I have no idea where it will come back to. But it's certainly now established itself for the day that it's going to be above the 4,700. And we were talking about this yesterday, that if it breaks the 45.50, which is where it was sitting at a couple of days ago, then it will surge up, and which it has done. So, it's another $200 above that, which is what it's done over the last day. So it was at 45.46 yesterday, and it was kind of hanging around there for an awful long time. It wasn't moving from there at all. I see Mateus hasn't left the studio. His chair's still there, so he's probably running to pick his kids up so he can join us again. So addictive being here. So nice. So those of you watching, drop us a message. Introduce yourself. Who are you? Have you enjoyed today? Have you made some money? Just as important. So have you enjoyed it? Have you made money? What have you learned today? Tell me that. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. There's no signals. Okay, back up 47.15. Let's see what she decides to do now. So we're still live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Insta, and TikTok, I believe. So coming back a little bit at us now. Let's see what happens here. And usually, and I say usually, it'll retrace a bit. And then it starts heading back up again. There, look at that on the 5 minutes. We've had that spike there, so there's a wick there, and we've got this. It's the first 5 minute candle. So we had one there, we had one there. I think it's going for this and maybe trying to surpass it. But who am I? Let's see what happens. And you never know. We might pick up a signal this afternoon if it comes down far enough for our trading partner to think that, you know what? Let's see. There's an opportunity here. If you're not in a trade, I wouldn't recommend that you get in one. Don't have FOMO. Just learn from the market. And in my jibber jabber, there would be some nuggets of information that will actually help you with your trading, with your mindset, and with your attitude and whatnot that you actually do. So. So a lot of quiet periods in trading, right? A lot of time to reflect and a lot of time to learn. TP5, as Mateus says. Yeah, nearly TP5. So this is one of his things. So thank you, Simon, if you're still on. Yeah, he's doing really well. We're working really hard to implement it. There's some mechanical stuff that needs to be set up, but I've been working on it all morning, and we stayed on this morning to try and implement some stuff between us. So yeah, it's a good system. They're all good systems that make money, right? All we want to do is make the dough. So so 47.09. Let's see where it goes. This is what I stayed on for with you guys today, because I think it's heading for that 23 and beyond. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of liquidity around in the gold market, because obviously if it wasn't for the war, we could have $6,000 gold now, which we didn't get. So that is pent up demand for people's appetite that want to get into the market. Think they get scared off because they think, how far will it come? Because it was a buying opportunity, right? And that area of 4,400 was very widely signaled by some stuff that I read earlier in the year. And if it had gone below that, then it was like maybe 3,400. I mean, it could still do it. But again, I'll reiterate, I think we got $5,000 gold as soon as that MOU is signed today or tomorrow, or anything significant in terms of a peace deal. I think we have two very prickly sides to this war now. The Iranians are just as unpredictable and just as unreliable as the US administration is. So we don't really know what the truth is. I suppose we've listened to what both of them say, and somewhere in the middle is where the truth is. So claim and counterclaim on a level that we've never seen, I've certainly never seen before, from government officials, stretching the truth, to suit themselves, and stretching the facts and things to suit themselves, awful way to be, but it is what it is. So we got the second 5-minute candle. So the first one that went red. So we have the top of the market about 47.15. We had one red candle. We now have a green candle with a massive wick on the top of it. So it's gone up the way and it's come down. So let's see what the next candle does will be really important. So it's just gone into the red now. And you're probably not in any trades, and so it doesn't really matter in terms of what you're doing. But it's an education. And then sometimes when you're sitting here like me, I'm actually in trade, so I'm backing what I'm saying to you. And I could fall flat on my face and not make any money on these particular trades, but on a really good day anyway, all 4 of my accounts are up. So now it's just a case of these last few trades, can we make money on them, or is it going to hit? So all my stop losses are set at break even. So I'm not going to lose any money. I call them free trades. So now we're just speculating in terms of how much further we can get today in the day. So market continues. It's gone a bit slow now after that rise that it had earlier. I still feel that I want to be in the market to capture anything that happens in the way of a deal, but protect myself at the same time. So the way I can do that is I could lower my stop losses so I don't get stopped out, but then that means that I could lose money, or I could leave them at break even. And when I say break even, I've always put it up 10 pips above that, because you've got the costs and the spread and etc. So I can't lose any money. The worst thing I'll do is 0 or a few pennies, which means the trade costs me nothing. Or I can, like I said, lower the stop losses and things, or even remove them. Sometimes I do, right? Because I think the market will go up. Don't ever do this at home, by the way, right? Been at it for a long time now, so I think I know what I'm doing. No signals, so very quiet on that front. So obviously not pulled back enough for our trader to actually give us something to say, right, here's a buy. Okay, so I'm going to summarize today. So he's telling you that he's finished for the day, which never happens, right? There'll be signals this afternoon. Total trade 28, winning trades 26, losing trades 2, win rate 95%, 92%, right? Ridiculous session, high volume, high momentum, incredible level of execution from start to finish. One of those days, institutional order flow was respected beautifully, allowing the system to perform exactly as designed and giving us opportunity after opportunity throughout the session. Win rate, the consistency, blah, 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 right? So we had small losses. The overall performance was exceptional. So I'm up on that account by 2 and a bit %. So I think Adam reported this morning that he's up 3% this morning. I hope you kept all those gains, Adam, and didn't give them up. So it's 5:30. I want to make 3:30. I'm going to make a move. So wish you well for the rest of the afternoon. We'll be back here at 8 a.m. tomorrow, Matthias and I. Bright and breezy, nice and early, to do it all over again. So I wish you a great afternoon. Enjoy and be profitable. Right, so I hope I can turn this off now. Matthias, where do I turn this off? It'd be interesting. Right, I don't need to edit, stop sharing. I'll do that. So here I am, and I can leave the studio, but can I stop these trades? I'm going to message Matthias, see what he tells me. I can't see where we exit. Can you exit live? I can't see it. Right, so I'm going to attempt to end this broadcast. That's not it. So we have some Facebook likes. Thank you very much for those of you that have liked our Facebook page. Leave Studio. If I leave Studio, I'm afraid that I shall. Let me. There we go. Right, I shall end the stream now. I can see that tab. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye now.